Okay, hi. This video basically is a quick two-part video. It's all about the tools and equipment that are required. One, to clean the surface that you're going to apply the sticker or the decal to, and two, to actually apply the sticker or the decal. Now, first of all, you can see here at the front we've just got various measuring devices, a tape measure, a large ruler, small ruler. Obviously this will depend on the size of the sticker you're going to be applying, and the surface, the size of the surface you're going to apply it to. Basically, measuring devices are to measure in from one side or measure up from the ground or from the top to make sure that it's not going to fall off the top or hit the floor. It's just to align it properly. Talking of the alignment, you can see I've got a spirit level here. The reason we've got a spirit level is on a lot of our larger stickers we do actually supply and cut in a baseline with a centre mark, so that you can align the sticker properly so it's not dropping down to one side, which is what the spirit level is for. With regards to the spirit level, this is the marker pen we would use for marking. Now this is a water-based chalk pen. You've seen the chalkboard where people have been writing for pub lunches and such like. Most important thing to remember when you're using a marker pen to mark the application surface you're going to apply the sticker to, you don't use a permanent marker pen. Always make sure that whatever pen it is you're going to mark with is removable. You can use a wax crayon, for example, or even a very soft lead pencil, but be careful with a pencil not to scratch the surface if it's paintwork and so on, or permanently mark it. If you're going to apply it to paper or to plaster, then obviously that's not a good thing to use. So something like this that can be easily wiped off with water. Okay, as we're talking about the water, these are the other materials now for cleaning the surface. This is a special liquid that's used in the car industry by bodywork specialists. And basically it removes grease and small spots of tar and so on, and silicates, and even the acids from fingerprints, and it's normally used before they spray a car. It's non-aggressive to plastic, unlike acetone, for example. So if you're unsure whether or not the surface you're going to use is susceptible to damage from white spirits or turpentine, the best recommended thing you can do is to get a cloth and put a small drop of the cleaning liquid, nail polish remover such like. Just put a small drop on a cloth and then go to a point that's really out of sight and just apply it to one small corner. Leave it for an hour or two and see when you go back if it's caused any damage. If it hasn't, then it's going to be okay for use. And the other bottle here is just water with a few drops of washing up liquid. For about half a litre of water you only need 2 or 3 drops, and that can be any standard normal washing up liquid. Obviously we've got a paper towel here to remove the residue liquid, and these are 2 different types of lint-free cloth that I use. Basically again, you can wipe the surface down after you've cleaned it just to make sure there's no small dust particles or particles of paper tissue. We've discussed the pen. Masking tape, basically to hold the sticker up wherever it is you've decided you're going to apply it. Cutting tools, a pair of scissors or a Stanley knife. Whichever you decide you're going to use, both of them have to be very, very sharp. And it's recommended if you do use a Stanley knife or a crafting knife that the blade you use is brand new. Finally, we've got applicators. These are the things you're actually going to rub over the sticker and stick it down onto the application surface. You can see here I've got 3 applicators. A felt one, which is quite professional. This is a rigid plastic one with felt wrapped around it. This is a rigid one without the felt wrapped around it, and these are the ones that you normally see or are supplied by sticker or decal makers. If you can't get hold of one of these, or you don't have access, you can use just an ordinary credit or debit card. You can use a membership card, you know, whether it's to your video club or to the library or such like, but it has to be fairly rigid. And also it's recommended, if you're actually going to apply it onto a surface, that you put the card into a cloth so that when you apply it, it's not going to scratch any paintwork. Well, that's about it for this particular section. I'm going to clear this lot away, and then the next thing I'm going to show is basically how to clean a surface and prepare it ready before you apply the sticker.